How happy were you when the deadline came and went? You're still here. Your agent or Messiah or whoever said, you know, the gang sticking together.
You asking everybody this or just me?
We asked people yesterday as well. You can get ideas.
I was
Staying together.
group as a whole. I was happy that we're all staying together. You know, been together for some time now. We've had success, and we vibe well. We play well alongside each other out there on the court. We have fun. So I was very happy that no trades were happened yesterday.
They're saying, Messiah was saying, people on the team should see it as a vote of confidence that you guys have what it takes to make a run that he expects. Do you see it that way as well? That the franchise is saying they're confident in this group.
Yeah, we see it. That's the way to see it. They feel like we have the pieces at hand in order to, make a solid push these last 30 games and have a solid playoff run. So, you can take it as that way, that they have enough confidence in us to keep all of us together just because they believe.
Patrick, the last time you guys faced this team, Jimmy Butler had an amazing second half against you guys. He's not in the lineup now, but you still have your antennas up because this team still has some weapons.
Yeah, definitely. Just because he's not out there, you can't take this team for lightly. They still have so many weapons. They still have an arsenal of players. So at the end of the day, just because he's not out there, we can't take this game for granted. And, granted they played last night, but it doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, we have to come out here with our hard hats on and, bring forth that energy and that focus.
7 straight losses against the Bulls. When a streak's like that, do you guys think about that at all, or you just treat it as
I had no idea until you just told me. So, yeah, Bulls, they've always been a tough opponent for us, home or away. It just seems like they've always had our number. And we played hard, we fought hard. I don't feel like any game we gave up. They just always came out on top. So those aren't things you don't necessarily think about. You just focus on the things that you can control, which is your effort, your performance, and your play every single time.
Have you seen that in your time in the league? There's certain opponents that, for whatever reason, I can think off the top of my head with Charlotte, you guys have had issues a lot over the years too. There's just certain teams that, for whatever reason, just never seems to go your way.
Yeah. That's how it is. NBA teams have certain teams that seem to have their numbers, seem to more often than not beat them, and there's a couple of opponents that we face that do that against us every single time, and Chicago is one of them, so we just have to figure out a way to come out on top and get the win.
Looking more big picture, philosophically, whatever, Kyle and DeMar specifically, since your time here or even comparing last year, how have you seen the two of them together kind of grow, mature, develop their leadership skills, etc.?
Yeah, so since I've been here, Kyle's always been the leader. Kyle's always been that guy. And this year, DeMar's starting to emerge as that, his confidence is through the roof. He's talking more, he's leading us. He's doing all the little things, passing, cutting, sharing the ball. We know he's a great scorer, but he's doing all those things that entitles a leader. And, Kyle's just opening up even more about the willingness to learn and to adapt and accept, a co-captain, rather than being the captain. He's sharing that with DeMar, and, it's just fun. It's just fun to see their progressiveness, just seeing their abilities that have grown throughout the years and since I've known them.
What do you think of a couple of moves in the East, specifically Tobias Harris and Modi Yunus to the Pistons and Markieff Morris to Washington?
Just means stronger East. More challenging games. Just great basketball. So I thought those were great moves on behalf of those teams, and I was happy for those guys. Put themselves in solid situations, and it just means better competition in the East, more hard-fought games.